Good morning, students. Today we will discuss the chapter chemical bonding and the topic types of overlapping and formation of sigma and pi bond. Now, depending upon the nature of overlap, there are two types of covalent bond, sigma bond and pi bond. In sigma bond formation, there is end-to-end overlap of bonding orbitals along the internuclear axis. This type of overlap is called head-on overlap or axial overlap. Now, what is internuclear axis? You can see that the line joining the nucleus of atom A and nucleus of atom B is called internuclear axis. And atomic orbitals are the physical region or space where electrons may be present or found with the probability calculated from the mathematical forms of the orbital. The head-on overlap can take place in any of the following ways. First is SS overlapping, in which S orbitals come close to each other and overlap. This is called SS overlapping. For example, if we consider the example of H2 molecule, in hydrogen electronic configuration is 1s1. This is unpaired electron. In another hydrogen atom, again it is 1s1 unpaired electron of opposite spin. When they come close, they overlap and the electrons come in the overlap position in opposite direction of spin. This is called SS overlapping and sigma bond is formed. Second is sp overlapping, in which half-filled s orbital and a half-filled p orbital overlap. For example, if we see the formation of HF molecule, in which hydrogen is having 1s1 electronic configuration and fluorine is having 2s2, 2px2, 2py2 and 2pz1 outer electronic configuration. So, half-filled 1s orbital of hydrogen linearly overlaps with half-filled 2pz orbital of fluorine and a sigma covalent bond is formed between hydrogen and fluorine. This is called sp overlapping. In pp overlapping, two p orbitals come close to each other, they overlap and the overlap position contains the unpaired electron of two p orbitals. For example, if we consider the formation of F2 molecule, valence shell configuration is 2s2, 2px2, 2py2 and 2pz1. These half-filled pz orbitals overlap along the z axis and a sigma covalent bond is formed between them. Then next is pi bond. It is formed when the atoms overlap in such a way that their axes remain parallel to each other and perpendicular to the internuclear axis. This type of overlap is called sidewise overlapping. For example, formation of oxygen molecule, you can see that electronic configuration of valence shell is 2s2, 2px2, 2py1 and 2pz1. There are two unpaired electrons, one in 2py and one in 2pz. So they overlap in such a way that 2py, 2py orbitals overlap and form pi bond shown by blue color, whereas 2pz, 2pz overlap and form sigma bond shown by pink color overlap. You can see here that there is sidewise overlapping in 2py orbitals and head-on overlapping in 2pz orbitals. And the electrons present in 2s and 2px orbital do not involve in bonding and remain as lone pair on the respective oxygen atom. Now what about strength of sigma and pi bond? As in sigma bond the overlapping occurs to a larger extent. It is a stronger bond than pi bond, where in pi bond overlapping is not so much effective, it is to a smaller extent. Further, pi bond between two atoms is formed in addition to a sigma bond. The presence of sigma and pi bonds in single, double and triple bond is as follows. Single bond contains only one sigma bond, double bond will contain one sigma and one pi, whereas triple bond will contain one sigma and two pi bonds. Now let us discuss some differences between sigma and pi bond. Sigma bond is formed by end-to-end overlapping of orbitals, whereas pi bond is formed by sidewise overlapping of orbitals, that is also called lateral overlapping. In sigma bond, there is overlapping between SS, SP or PP orbitals, whereas in pi bond, there is overlapping between PP orbitals only. Sigma bond is a strong bond, pi bond is a weaker bond. Sigma bond consists of only one electron cloud symmetrically about the internuclear axis, whereas in pi bond it consists of two electron clouds, one above the plane of atomic nuclei and other below it. In sigma bond there is free rotation of atoms around the sigma bond, whereas in pi bond rotation of atoms around pi bond is not possible without breaking the pi bond. So this was all about sigma and pi bond and the types of overlapping. Thank you, students.